As the summer sun shined down upon the anime community, everyone was still waiting for the next new hit. We all needed something to turn up the heat for this anime year. But for a certain group of female fans, this summer could not be hotter. Did you guys hear that? Did I just hear a ship? The heat could not be hotter this summer for female yaoi fans, with the season that blessed us with shows jam-packed in the summertime boys only club. Shounen Hollywood gave us a reverse idol show in Homo Men attempts to be K-pop stars. Black Butler attempted to appease all fans who rage quit after the ending of the second season in Homo Butler vs. the World. Bakumatsu Rock showed us that electric guitars apparently existed in the Bakumatsu era in Homo Rock Band Plays in Ancient Japan. DRAMAtical Murder proved that the series based on the Boy Love game with all the boy love elements removed is just absolute shite for everyone in Homo Show with no homo. And Love Stage had guys worldwide questioning their boners at the moment it was revealed that this lovely, thin, attractive girl making out with that guy was in fact another guy. Why, boner? But of course, the king of the friend-shipping, abs-ripping, no girls allowed action returned to us in free, eternal female boner summer, giving us another summer where the wetness just never ends. Also, moist. We were given more man service, more gay tension, and of course we were given Officer Rin thrusting his crotch into the wet dreams of millions of girls worldwide. As they imagine the times when Rin got a drop at the strip club, the time when Haru dropped the soap, the time when he was at the VMAs performing with Miley Cyrus. Whoa! No! Bad Miley, no girls allowed. But of course the best part was the uproar that Vic Mignogna got when he was cast as Rin in the upcoming dub of it. Thousands of angry tweets, posts, and even a petition was started stating that Vic Mignogna was too homophobic because he wouldn't sign gay doujinshi. As if they expected every cast member to be prepared to act out their own gay fanfiction scenes.
Fist me in the ass, Haruka Nanase.
Vic Mignogna, what did you just say?
Fist me in the ass, Haruka Nanase.
I'm not really comfortable with that, Vic Mignogna.
Fist me in the ass,
Vic Mignogna,
Haruka
please.
Nanase.
I'm not gonna fist you
me in the ass,
Vic
Haruka
Mignogna. Please
Nanase.
stop
Fist me in the ass, Haruka
No,
Nanase.
I'm not doing it. No, Vic Mignogna, stop. I'm not. No.
2014 also saw the introduction of Studio Mappa with their debut show Zankyou no Terror, and what a way to announce your presence with a bang, with one of the most beautiful looking and best directed anime to come out in the year. For an anime about terrorism, few shows can claim the grace that this show achieved. As for all the big explosions and loud bangs, the series spoke its loudest during its quietest moments, and it did it amazingly. While it was argued that the writing wasn't always perfect and the characters weren't as fleshed out as they could have been, I found myself overlooking it because I was too immersed in the hyper-realistic style and direction, along with a soundtrack that became one of my favourites of all time. The amazingly tranquil and unique songs that pulled you into these stunning scenes that allowed you to just lose yourself in them. I could spend hours alone just talking about how amazing the soundtrack is itself, so let's just take a moment to just appreciate some of the most beautiful parts of this OST.
All the noises children make harmony.
What? Oh, that's right. In the rest of the summer season, we got some cannibalistic fighting fun in the horror anime Tokyo Ghoul. And boy, was this a horror! The horror! The horror! The horror of not being able to see fucking anything! Yes, due to the censorship, a lot of the more violent scenes were blacked out, leaving the audience gasping at absolutely goddamn nothing. Though most importantly, we were given this year's striking bachelor in Tsukiyama. That's right, ladies, he has it all. He knows how to give you a great date, eat you out properly, and he doesn't care no matter what time of the month it is. He might also be a pedophile. Rail Wars gave us an original concept by giving us a show not about wars or rails, but about trains. Yes, only trains. Isn't that amazing? I like trains. Do you like trains? I fucking love trains. Who doesn't love trains? You should like trains. Why don't you like trains? Everyone should love trains. This is a show about trains. One of the most hotly disputed series this year turned out to be Aldnoah Zero. Not just because of the troll cliffhanger ending that got everyone talking, but also because of the great character rivalry that drove everyone on message boards into a frenzy. On one side, you had Team Inaho, a badass pilot who has the incredible philosophy of keep calm and, well, just keep calm. Someone who always has the answers, whether he's happy, sad, angry, scared, thinking, surprised, constipated. Kristen Stewart, this motherfucker's got it all. And on the other side of the spectrum, we had Team Slain, a man who's essentially just bad luck Brian disguised as an anime character. A character so hilariously unlucky, let me just show you a typical day in the life of Slain. Much to my dismay, the strangely titled Barakamon was not a show about Barack Obama evolving into a Digimon, but was instead a light-hearted feel-good show about self-discovery set in the countryside, starring a likable cast that grow on you with children and actually act like children, aka they're annoying little shit. They're adorable little kids who you just want to take care of. Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun gave some light-hearted fun in Girl Gets Friend-Zoned, the 12-episode show. A show which looked boring on paper but actually surprised the anime community by being a genuinely funny show that pokes fun at the overused tropes seen in the shoujo genre. Many fans were excited for PA Works' next show, Glasslip, a stunningly looking slice of life show that was a bit of a letdown because literally nothing happens. With this, I would like to show a preview of my newest parody episode, Glasslip Abridged Episode 1. Literally nothing! Virtual reality gaming fun returned to us in Sword Art Online Modern Warfare 2, giving us more of the same OP hacking bullshit from the main character that was actually somewhat entertaining at points. Stop me when this doesn't at least sound fun. You have Sword Art Online set in Call of Duty where Kirito, who is now a girl, becomes a Jedi Master fighting in a Battle Royale style tournament against Darth Vader, with a lead heroine who can do mid-air 720 quickscopes while coming with 90% more camel toe!
Fuck her right in the pussy!
But why would Kirito bring a sword to a gunfight? Because he just lives life on the edge. Living on the edge. Living on the edge. Wait a minute, that's no edge. It's just Akame ga Kill. Yes, Akame ga Kill reared its ugly head to split the anime community with literally the edgiest show in history. A show which managed to mix in extremely violent and bloody content with a story seemingly written by a try-hard rebellious teenager attempting to impress the cool older kids, crawling in their skin with wounds that will not heal. But honestly, I don't know why fans got so defensive when the show was criticized. I mean, let's be honest. The show was pretty bad, right guys? Guys?
I say
As the fall season came about, there was anticipation in the air with a season of hype coming about. Many fans were excited for many things. But in all this chaos, chants could be heard from a faraway studio. I am the bone of my wallet. Hype is my body, and money is my blood. I have wasted over 1,000 million yen, unknown to Dean, nor to JC staff. Have withstood CG dragons to create crappy spin-offs, yet they will never satisfy the Fate fans. So as I spend, unlimited budget works. New fate graced us this season from the godly studio of Ufotable, who proved their dominance once again by raising the bar of animation in a TV production, featuring arguably some of the best looking action scenes in any TV series. People were left wondering how deep their pockets were to be able to make such a production. Every single frame in this is so beautifully crafted, you can feel the money just bleeding out in every cut. But I guess they just like to make it rain all the time. Oh yeah, Ufotable, you make it rain. Make it rain all over this production, Ufotable. Oh yeah, just like that, baby.
Yeah, baby, you keep making it rain all over this production, okay?
Anime got its own version of Invaders of the Body Snatchers in Parasyte the Maxim, a sci-fi horror action show featuring a main character with a right hand that can literally shape-shift into anything. No, he doesn't masturbate with it. A very well-rounded show featuring some great animation, an interesting story, but unfortunately is ruined in some tense scenes due to the dubstep soundtrack that makes it hard for me to take seriously, because this is honestly what I see when it kicks in.
Oh my fucking god!
Classical music nerds were given their classical music boners in Your Lie April, a show that just about excels in everything it's doing so far and is amazing in more than one way. It really has everything going for it, from a touching story, heartfelt characters, gripping romances, and concert scenes so well done and beautifully executed, you'd find yourself clapping along to recorded performances, despite the fact that it was a fake concert and most people have no interest in classical music whatsoever. Apparently, Tokyo Ghoul wasn't bad enough, as Terraformars perfected the art of censorship so bad it turned ridiculously hilarious. With this in mind, I would like to present 100% Japan's professional guide to censoring like Terraformars. Step 1. Open up MS Paint. Step 2. Censor all parts we don't want the kiddies to see in black. Step 3. Censorship complete. You now have a completely family-friendly show. Shirobako gave us a very interesting insight into the inner workings of anime productions by giving us what was essentially an animated documentary in making anime. Featuring some characters who were modeled after real people in the industry, he showed us that even a professional production mimics every group project you've ever done in school. There's the one who does 99% of the work, the one who has no idea what's going on, the one who says they're gonna do work but doesn't, the two who bicker about irrelevant shit and gets nothing done, and the only time that anyone is ever productive is the night before the deadline. Studio Mappa continued their track record of visually stunning and well-directed shows with Shingeki no Bahamut. Being based entirely on a card game app, audiences wondered what kind of Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff this would be, but instead what they got was a Pirates of the Caribbean-esque fancy adventure show that was directed in a similar fashion to that seen in Hollywood blockbuster films. Log Horizon returned to give us yet another year of featuring the MMO game where the most important skill you could ever possess is pushing your glasses slightly up. It continued right where it left off with a well thought out world that was far better written than it was animated. And all it was really missing was some crazy Korean commentary to spice up the PvP battle scenes. This was also an important year for long-running shonens as Hunter x Hunter finally finished its 4-year run, treating us to some of the finest offerings the shonen genre has ever seen. Whether you're a shonen fan or not, this was one of the top shows to come out of 2014, as it sports an amazingly well-developed world, characters, and plot that relies on far more than your usual mindless action you see in shonen. And on the other side of the spectrum, Naruto the last movie came out in theaters, coinciding with the final chapter being published, marking the end of an era as kids could no longer get ninjas confused with overpowered mages practicing magic with sign language. In the mainstream media, Hatsune Miku made her debut on US national television on the David Letterman Show, performing in front of an audience who had no idea what they were looking at, and a bewildered David Letterman who was probably thinking, look at her, she waved at me. What the fuck is up with these Chinese cartoons? And finally, from the creator of Evangelion himself came a short film which took over the anime community for a while in Me. The short that everyone initially dismissed as porn, that became that weird video you showed to your friends for a reaction, that became the too deep for you discussion that came with anything Hideki Anno touches, with reactions ranging from "It's fapping time!"
See, this is why I don't watch anime.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm so high.
Still fapping time! That's a nipple.
The film is actually a subtle criticism of the otaku lifestyle. It's not really about the nudity, but it's a deeper message with the girls being a symbol about the inherent dangers of being obsessed with 2D anime and porn. Hashtag Barakamon just fapping to this.
Don't ask me. I've got no fucking clue. Whatever it meant to you, it cemented the year that gave us more shit waifus, more dandy, more plot, more trains, more poop, more chica, more daylight pedophilia, more edge, more Vocaloids, more works of enemy stands, more balls, more Captain Planets, more mispronunciations of Brynhilda, more games, no life, more 9/11 bait, more smelly periods, more pong, more guys playing with their balls, more girls playing with their cocks, more gay overtones, more gay overtones, more gay overtones, and just more gay. More Slain Pain, more Call of Duty fags, more MLG soundtracks, less CG dragons. More trips on the field trains, more girls being friend zones, more Shingeki, not Kyojin, more MS Paint censorship, more Yeezus, more database, more David Letterman being confused as fuck, more controversial cleavage, and many more great years of anime to come. That was 2014 in anime, so thank you and good night. Wait, what do you mean New Year's was months ago? I was meant to get this video out then. What's the date now? Ah, son of a... Oh, hey Gigguk, great job for getting this video up 3 months late. Ha ha ha, shut up. Hey guys, Gigguk here. I hope you enjoyed that 3 month late video. If you are interested in any of the anime I talked about in this video, then I made a list in the description below. But as always, most of them are available on Crunchyroll, so you can go to crunchyroll.com/theanimezone for a free month of premium membership. Also, I'm sorry for the lack of videos recently. I have been busy with a job this past year, among other distractions. But don't worry, I definitely have not given up or died or anything of the sort. I'm still making videos, but my schedule might be a bit longer than it used to be. But I hope you guys still stick with me till then. So until then, I've been Gigguk, and I'll see you guys next time.